Young people have changed so much, but in order to actually get through to them, you need to understand how their lives are entirely different from ours when we were young. The CDC conducted this research where they tracked with 9th graders, 14-year-olds, their risk behavior. And you see how sex overall is going down. They're having less physical contact with other people. Then you have this new thing where they smoke less weed, less cigarettes, where they drink less. All good things, right? But in exchange for what? And this is where I feel concerned as a parent and as a leader. There is one thing that they started tracking around 2005 that went up like crazy. It's non-linear consumption of content. It is mobile devices, it is streaming, it is gaming. It is the three big things, actually, that captivate young people these days. The three big things: one for girls is social media, for boys it's gaming, and it is pornography. There are a few important dates that we need to put in there. For example, 2007, the first iPhone was presented by Steve Jobs. Then 2008, the App Store launched. 2010, the first iPad, and the first phone with a front-facing camera. So now they were able to not just access the internet, but also take selfies.
Johnny?
Do you remember the time when selfie was a new word, or like Googling? Now imagine Googling and selfies came together. But then in the same year, 2010, Instagram was invented, launched in the fall. It took 2 years for this app to become so incredibly popular that Meta said we have to buy it. By 2012, they bought it. And with that, we had the perfect setup for the perfect storm. Lives of young people are increasingly captivated by screens. Instagram is now able to sell your attention, the attention of our kids, of my daughters, to the highest bidder. Target them in the most vulnerable moments. This is what has changed. The social information that used to be available when talking to friends is gone. It's all online. If you want to be part of culture, you have to have these devices. They are made to capture their attention. One kid alone cannot get free from here. As Jonathan Haidt puts it, collective action problem. We have to have an entire society that says we put up rules. For example, social media, 16 plus. If you're under, you cannot use it. Or smartphones, 14 plus. You cannot use smartphones before then. That would be ideal. But then Jonathan Haidt also says, and in exchange for this, we also have to make sure that there's more free play. His goal is anti-fragility, that they actually go out, take risks, and get more responsibilities to grow. But for us as people who work with youth and as parents, we need to realize that we actually can do something. First of all, realize that young people are stronger. They're able to bounce back. Second, we need to position ourselves in their lives as mentors, as caring adults who are willing to listen, who are willing to emphasize, and who are asking questions, and then gently point them towards better answers. There is this study that has been done by the Springtide Research Institute. They found out that generally, young people without adults in their life say their lives are meaningless. But as soon as one mentor, one adult, one parent steps into their life and says, I care about you, I'm here for you, then this risk factor of them saying my life is meaningless reduces down to 6%. How easy it is to actually make a difference in the lives of young people. You have to enter. You have to be available. You have to show up. That's the first step. And for me as a father, I learned there are 3 easy questions that I can ask anytime. And that is so important. Ask them for their highlights and their lowlights, and then a next step based on that. In my case, a prayer, since I believe that Jesus will guide you towards a better answer. He says that you are enough because of what he has done for you. And this is the antidote to so many difficulties that young people face today. You are enough. You have enough. And you need to realize that. This is the word, enough. And as caring adults, we can signal that, we can show that, we can pour that into them. You are enough. And I'm here for you. This is what you need to know. Consumption of risk behavior is all going down, but at the same time, screen time is going up. And with that going up, you have unparalleled levels of anxiety and depression and loneliness. For young people, the world is changing, but we have to adapt. We have to enter the world of young people, be there for them, ask questions. That is our secret weapon for me as a father and as a leader. That is how much I wanted to tell you. Obviously, there will be more content like this. This is my first video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more information like this, follow for more. And thank you for watching.